Welcome back to the channel, everybody. No intro or last week's winners for this video. I just wouldn't have time to do the preview if I were to go and get to do them. So let's get into the tips. Race 1 at Caulfield is a benchmark 80 handicap over the 1700 metres for their 3-year-olds and up and on with Kettle Hill. Here, I think it's the one to beat, clearly the one to beat for Mar Eustace and Mark Zara. The Turnbull winning combination from last weekend. Second up, I think his horse is going to go really well. It's going to fly from barrier number 5 in a handy position and be winning. Thought-provoking, I thought was way over the odds at $17. Can run really well here. Matron Bullwinkle was a good winner last start, and it was only first up. Wide draw doesn't help its causes. And Convener, early money for this horse, and I can see why, but still in for 4. But Kettle Hill, race 1, Caulfield, 25, the win. Race number 2 at Caulfield is a 3-year-old fillies set weight and penalty race over the 1200 metres, and I am with Appen Girl, the one to beat here for mine, and I think she can be winning. Steve O'Day hoisted train. Mark Zara ride from barrier number 5. I think it's going to run really, really well. She's all shenanigans for second. Fourth up, hard fit. Blake McDougall running really well. Stakes winner 2 starts ago. Excess was a big winner first up. It's only made and run. Half sister to Lofty Strike, and Lady in Pink I thought was over the odds as well. But Appen Girl for mine, race 2 at Caulfield. I'm pretty confident. 25, the win. Race number 3 at Caulfield is the Group 2 Herbert Power Stakes over the 2,400 metres, and I've got Carini on top for Mickey D. With the 53 kilos, Danny O'Brien trains, has been outstanding in 2 Australian runs, running third behind Amenable. Sorry, Devoted. Was it Amenable or Devoted? I'm going to go with Amenable. Yeah, I got it right the first time. When Devoted was second. Then won at Flemington. It was a big winner that day. Tumbles in weight. Up to the 24. Finally at a distance. It'll suit. Barrier number 1 I don't see to be an issue. It's just clearly the one to beat. It's a V8 against Camels here. And it'll be in the Caulfield Cup next Saturday. Carla Poor scratched. Ignore that. And replacing it would be Mount Popper. I thought was over the odds for... At the odds of $31, Damien Oliver booked a ride up to the 24, can run well with the Visors going on for the first time. Military Mission has good Sydney form for Joe Moreira, Gay Woodhouse and Adrian Butt, and Regal Power. I thought it had its chance to win last start, and probably needs to they probably need to retire it. Carini for mine in the Group 2 Herbert Power Stakes, 40 the win. Race number 4 at Caulfield, and it's the first of the stakes races of the Caulfield Cup Carnival of 2023. It's the Group 3 Northwood Plume Stakes over the 1200 metres, and I've got She Dances on top. $10? Are we serious? This horse is over the odds to the hills. Linda Meach in the settle with the 56 kilos, goes forward, drawn a good barrier, and is only second up. And will improve with the runoff being first up. I think this horse is way over the odds. Rose Quartz for second, I thought could run really well for Mickey D. Graham Begg with the 56. Just the wide draw worries me. Essoni I thought was way over the odds at 23. I think you can run really well here for Richard Litton Johnny. And you can go back through its form. It's good horse. And Pokari Kari, good friend of mine, has a share in this, and I think it'll run really well. Billy again to ride Ben Hayes trains. Barrier number 5 could be the Sniff or a Ruffy. She Dances for mine in the Group 3 Northwood Plume Stakes, 20 the win. Race number 5 at Caulfield is a match race in the Group 2 Schillaci Stakes over the 1100 metres, and it's between Uncommon James and Asfoora. And I've got Asfoora on top with a 56.5. Third up was a very good run last start behind Imperatriz. Held Uncommon James off on the line, though he was only first up. And there isn't a lot between them. The market represents that Asfoora being 225 and Uncommon James being 230. I've gone with Asfoora because Asfoora beat Uncommon James comfortably in the Quokka. So that's just a niggly little push towards Asfoora for mine, but there's nothing between them. If you like a case for either one of them, go for it. Ingratiating, great call for the 1100 metre horse, and Chain of Lightning can run well for Billy again for the Moody Coleman combination. But I'm with Asfoora in the Schillaci, 35 the win. Race number 6 at Caulfield is the Weekend Hustler Stakes at listed level, and I'm with Ayrton on top for Damien Lane and Miracle Price Big Kent Jr. from barrier number 7. He's the best horse in the race. His first jump out wasn't anything to scream home about, but go and have a look at his last one. Absolutely attacked the line. And I think it's clearly the one to beat here. $4 is quite honestly, over the odds. I think he's about a 260, 280 chance here. He does not deserve to be $4. Well for a second, comes back to racing. Gelded for John McNeil and Chris Waller. Drawn wide. Minx Moments was scratched last week from Flemington. Black Shin in the saddle here for another one for Chris Waller. And Biometric, the old boy for the Hayes boys. 54.5 for Mickey D from barrier number 1. Dry ground, 1,400 metres. Could be his recipe for success. But Ayrton for mine, the listed Weekend Hustler Stakes, 25 to win. Race number 7 at Caulfield is the Group 1 Might and Power Stakes, the first Group 1 on this magical day over the 2,000 metres, and I'm with Alligator Blood. A lot of people probably would have known my selection with a feels drop for this race. He's an absolute star, and he'll prove it here. 4th up, hard fit, TC back in the saddle from barrier number 3, goes forward, kicks away, they won't catch him, just fine for a second, he'll be up on speed, but comes out of the handicap and goes right up in weight, though. He's a good horse, we've only seen him 3 times, and he was the last start Group 1 winner, could thrash these. Jewess for 3rd, was the run of the race in the underwin behind Alligator Blood. Blake Shin in the saddle for Edward Cummings, I think can run really well, and non-conformist, don't write this horse off, he's flying. $18 is over the odds, but Alligator Blood will win the Might and Power, 40 the win. Race number 8 at Caulfield is the Group 3 Ladies' Day Vars over the 1,600 metres, Barbie's Fox on top for mine, Mark Zara again, but this time for the Hayes boys from barrier number 13. It'll go back, but I'm just hoping it can round them up late. Well, it should be. Its form rate just better than these. It's coming out of a 4th at Group 1 level. My only query probably would be that it's been up for a while, but I'm going to bank the boys to get it right, being the Hayes team. Mark Zara to ride. I think it's the one to beat. Wishlaw Lass goes for the only go forward horse in the race, with the scratching of Nunthorpe, who was my 3rd selection, and Foxy Frida in for 4th. Barbie's Fox, 35 the win in the Ladies' Day Vars. Race number 9 at Caulfield is the Group 1 Caulfield Guineas over the mile, and I'm with Militarise to absolutely blast away here for Joe Moreira and Chris Waller. He's not in town for no reason, Joe, and he's going to be winning here. He'll win the Guineas on this horse. He's the best 3-year-old in the land, and I'm confident beyond the hills with this horse to win. It's the party for 2nd. He'll be thrashed by Militarise, but 5 from 5. Look, you don't get that workout unless you're a good horse, but you'll be 5 from 6 tomorrow. V8 was disappointing last start. Can he bounce back here? Barrier number 1, no idea where it gets to, but Damien Lane reunites, and King Colorado I thought could run really well. But Militarise, you can't put enough. You won't be able to put enough on at the 100. It'll win. 50 the win. Race number 10 at Caulfield is the Group 1 Toorak handicap, if I can say it properly, over the 1,600 metres, and Amelia's Jewel. The Sand Gropers are lying here. Simon Miller with a good horse. Never doubt her. 2 from 2 this preparation has just gone bang, bang, and she'll go bang again here, win the Group 1 Toorak handicap and go on, I think, to the Cox Plate, which has a whole new look on it now with Romantic Warrior being beaten last weekend. Amenable for 2nd, I thought can run really well. He'll be back, but he'll be charging home, and I think at the current odds he's over the odds with 52 kilos for Billy Penn. The Inevitable was the run of the race last start in the Metropolitan, had no luck at all, and Corner Pocket, don't underestimate him. He's one of my favourite horses, and he's going to run really well here with a lightweight and can go forward. But Amelia's Jill here in the Toorak, 70 the win. My best bet in the last. Thank you everyone for watching my preview for Caulfield Guineas Day, and I'm so excited for this card, and I think I'm gonna back some winners here, and I'm really confident on a couple on this card. So thank you for watching, and again, and I'll see you next Saturday for the Group 1 Caulfield Cup.